Hi YouTube, it's your girl Alile here and welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, then welcome. So in today's video, I'm doing a review on the mini-series The Serpent. Now this was actually requested by one of my subscribers as they were keen to see what my thoughts were on the show. So I'm super excited to do the review because I love getting requests. So if you've got more, please comment below, like this video and subscribe. Let's get into the video. The Serpent is based on a true story and it's based on a serial killer. Now, the series is available on BBC iPlayer, and if you don't have BBC iPlayer, then you can get it if you're abroad. You just need to download the right VPN. It's super easy for you guys to watch this show as well. But the story itself is based on a serial killer in the mid-70s, and he's in Asia, so he's in Hong Kong and he's in Thailand. He commits a lot of crimes. So the show stars Tahara Him, Jenna Coleman, and my favourite show with her in actually is The Cry. Highly recommend it. But she's really great, so I was excited to see her name come up in the credits. And it also stars Billy Howell. Now, Billy Howell I wasn't too familiar with, to be honest. He actually plays the Dutch diplomat in this show. I actually had to double check to see where he was from because his accent's great and he's British, but I would never have thought it. As I was doing research, it turns out that he himself says, and I quote, "I was ready to apologise to the Dutch people just because I think he felt like his accent wasn't that good." But his portrayal of this diplomatic, this Dutch diplomat is really, really good. So I've watched 2 episodes out of the 8 and I'm intrigued because I don't know the story. I'm sure it was a very high profile case back in the 70s because, as I say, it is based on a true story. We're introduced to this couple that look like they're up to no good, and I can tell you they are doing some dodgy dealings. There's passports, there's photos coming off the passport, IDs and all sorts. So I know something's not quite right. No idea what. I haven't figured that out yet. But what I can tell you is that they are luring other couples back to this hotel. So I'm wondering why. The music really does carry you through. So the soundtrack is brilliant because it's really funky. It's got this really cool vibe to it. It's really kind of 70s vibe, I guess. Every now and then when this sinister couple come on screen, the music changes, the tempo changes, and it slows down, and it gets a little bit scary. It kind of steps away from a soundtrack and is building suspense. So I know something sinister is happening. I just can't quite figure out what it is. And so I know that they're wanting to draw me in as an audience, to get sucked into the story. So I am very sucked into the story. And at first I have to admit, I was wondering also what was going on because it starts off in, I think it's Hong Kong, and then it flips to Thailand. But then the couple, the sinister couple that I'm telling you about, they actually start speaking in a language I have to admit I didn't understand, and there are subtitles whenever they are speaking in different languages every now and then. Only when they actually said enchanté, I was like, oh, they're speaking French. And considering I just did my last video on a French TV series, I should have known that. But that kind of made it a bit clearer to me. But that has kept me guessing, like, what is going on? Episode 2 then starts to tell you the story of the couple. And this is the couple that involves the serial killer that is the man in question. Well, he's not really in question, he is a serial killer. And so it tells you how she got into the world of crime by meeting him, because she was a very impressionable young lady and then she met this man, and well, who knows what else is going to happen. Billy Howell plays this Dutch diplomat. His character, as I say, does really help to build a lot of the tempo. So whilst I'm wondering what are these crimes that this couple are committing, you've got his character also wondering, there's been a crime, who's committing them? And that's where the 2 different storylines and those subplots start to come together, and you start to wonder, like, what is he going to find out? And I can't wait for him to actually, have that epiphany. His energy and his frustration of wanting to get more help from the Thai police, for example, it really comes through, and I'm really feeling his frustration too. So as per Jenna Coleman, she actually said that they filmed most of this in Thailand. And every time there's a scene change, they use what looks like vintage footage. It looks like they use old school 70s footage to start you off into the next scene transition, which I absolutely love. And every time there is a scene change or a destination change, it says at the bottom of the screen, and it says it in the style of an airport departure board, but like an old school one. It's really, really cool. So I like that feature too. It then also will say 2 months later, or 2 months earlier, or 3 months later, 3 months earlier. And that happens so much. I've started to lose track. I'm like, okay, what month am I in? I have no idea. So to give my final thoughts, I would definitely say I'm going to keep watching it. I've only got 6 more episodes to go, and I feel like I owe it to the story to actually finish. I need to find out what they really got up to, what they really did, and how many lives they messed with. The acting is great, however, it is a little slow paced, and that's a little bit annoying because I kind of want it to be picked up just ever so slightly. I feel like if you've seen The Assassination of Versace, which is absolutely amazing, I kind of wish this production was like that, just so gripping and so good, but it's just a few paces behind and just a little too slow. So based on the overview, I am going to give The Serpent out of 10 a 7. But I will continue to watch. Are you going to continue to watch? And if you haven't started watching it yet, are you going to start? Let me know, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget, if you did enjoy my video, give it a like, comment below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. Until next time, take care. Bye, YouTube.